People say I don't belong here. How the hell she get her own tier? In my heart, y'all put no fear. Fuck you niggas, just to be clear. I'm tired of all of y'all fake misses, acting like you really fuck with me. See you skimming, really want my spot. You claim me bully, but I know you not. What's up, you guys? It's your girl Chanel. We are back with another crazy reaction video. All right, so how y'all feeling? Y'all in a Christmas spirit? Have y'all got y'all Christmas shopping done yet? Have y'all? I'm live, do it at the same time. But anyway, yeah, we're getting some Christmas shopping done, y'all. We almost done. We gonna be done today. But anyway, back to this reaction. We have NBA refs were really cheating. Disgraced NBA ref talks about betting on games he officiated and doing Allen Iverson / Yao Ming dirty. Dirty. All right, we got some dirty sports politics going on here, y'all. Listen, before, I did not know anything, or not much. I would say not much about sports before, like, a year and a half ago. I knew the very minimum basics. I know a few players, if they were star players for some reason that they were talking about a lot. I knew that, and I knew maybe one play, and that's Hut 42, and I don't even know if that's a real play. I know it's football, whatever. I'm just saying, but I'm learning some stuff. These they be dirty. I've been watching these documentaries on sports, them trying to shave points, them you know, calling the games, stuff like that, throwing the games. Look, it be getting dirty. It be getting dirty. So we gonna check this out. While I get this together, you guys, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button for me. It's like at the bottom of the screen somewhere. Hit both of them. All right? And let's listen to it. I just want to say this video is 333. Like 3 minutes and 30. I said 3 minutes. 3 minutes, 33 seconds. Like a lot of 333s. A lot of been 111s been going on for me, y'all. Like I might need to go ahead and play the lottery. I might need to scratch a ticket or something. I'm feeling a little lucky lately. All right, here we go.
Hey, it's Shaq. Listen up. Now's your chance.
Shaq gonna say what he gonna say.
The state is giving these $6,400
I will say this: there was one game where Allen Iverson threatened Steve Javie, and we felt as a staff he should have been suspended, but he was only fined $25,000. I had the next game, and the two referees and myself in the morning meeting decided that Allen Iverson, although he carries the ball all the time and it's never called, we were going to enforce that rule against him that night. And we went out in the first half and we all each took a turn. You know, we had a pact. We're all going to call a palming violation on him. And we did that. And I did tell, Tommy to bet against.
He wanted him suspended for threatening. And maybe this is my problem. Maybe this is my problem. Because y'all, hear me out. God is working with me. I understand you just can't be out here threatening folks. You can't be out here putting your hands on folks. I agree. Okay? I agree. You can't be out here putting your hands on folks and just and threatening folks. I agree. I also agree you cannot be out here just saying anything to people and poking and prying and just chastise. You just can't be out here doing that, because guess what happens? Now the window was kind of gray for that threaten. For me to threaten you. You know what I'm saying? So, but then they want that man out of there for the game. I would say, he got a little 25,000. That ain't nothing. Get it. And I'll say it again.
For that night, and Iverson came up to me during a free throw and he said, "Tim, how long is this going to go on for?" I said, "What are you talking about?" He goes, "You know what I'm talking about." And I just smirked and he smirked, and he knew it was, he was going to have a problem for the next couple of games for what he did.
First bet that you placed on an NBA game.
I want to know what the rule was. He didn't say what the rule was. I hate when these clips start off in the middle of something because you don't never get the whole story. But I know y'all basketball fanatics out there are going to have my back. So y'all, what was the rule? What was the rule he was talking about that he enforced against Iverson? I remember his reign. He was a really good basketball player. So I wonder what was his what was it? Why were they tripping with him?
The first time I placed a bet on an NBA game was I was at home and I was looking at the Philadelphia Daily News, and every day I would look at the lines and the spreads, and I also looked at the referee's master schedule of who was officiating games that day. And then I went over to the country club to play golf, and my buddy asked me to give him a couple plays in the NBA that night, and I rattled off 3 games to him. And they all won. And the next day, he called me up and asked me if it was that easy. And I said it was, based on who was officiating the games.
So, based on the general public, it's 70 to 80%. Is that just an obscenely high number in terms of winning?
Incredibly high. If you can win 57 to 58% of the time, that's considered good in the gambling world. So when we were winning at 70 to 80% of the time, that was an insane amount of percentage to pick games.
Okay, because most of the games that you bet on were games that you were a referee in, right?
Not in the beginning, they weren't, but it eventually spilled into that when I would be in the lunchroom or locker room or pregame meeting and know that certain things were going to be done in that game that night and certain teams were going to be put at an advantage or a disadvantage. I would spill that information over to the people that I was gambling with and start.
Hey, listen. He had a tip. I don't see nothing wrong with that. If he was calling plays and just messing up the game. He said Iverson told him how long it's going to go. What's up if I throw this basketball at you? But he said that he just heard certain things, that there's a chance that this team may win because, hey, maybe the star player on the other team is injured. Or maybe, whatever the tip may be. He called his homeboys and said, hey, bet on this team, put me, da-da-da-da. I don't see nothing wrong with that. He got a hookup. And the cookie crumbled great for him, okay? And it just didn't cut it for other folks. You know what I'm saying? Now him messing up plays and stuff, calling bad plays, calling bad calls, and no, I don't agree with that. But a little tip, I don't mind that.
Bet on games that I officiated.
Okay, because when people hear your story, they assume that you being the ref, you're going to be officiating in a way that's going to help you win a bet. But based on the FBI going through all the records, as well as an NBA internal investigation, they both confirmed that you never actually made bad calls in order to help you win bets.
No, I didn't do that. But what I did do was I knew what the league wanted the officials to call that night, and it would put a team or a player at an advantage or a disadvantage. And then I would look at the line and see with that.
What about the first bet?
Nah, I don't like that, y'all. Let me make sure I heard this correctly. This man never made any bad calls. He did not take his job and use it as an advantage to help a team. What he did was his people above his head said, hey, this needs to happen. This is what's going to happen. And y'all do it. Based off that information, he made bets. I don't see a problem with that. If the people above him was getting some of that money, I bet it wasn't a problem. I bet he wouldn't be the only one being disgraced. He probably wouldn't even be disgraced. I just don't see a problem. Y'all help me understand. I don't want to be just thinking wicked in this world. Help me understand what was his problem. What did he do wrong? What did Donnie, what's his name, do wrong? Because he didn't make any illegal plays, illegal calls. He didn't use his job to say, he fouled, and he didn't do that. He just did what he was told and then took that information and did something else with it and made a profit. And I don't see a problem with that. I don't see a problem with that, bro. I don't know. Something else. They got to tell me something else.
You can call an illegal screen or traveling every time down the floor in the NBA.
Right.
So it's not like you're going to be wrong if all of a sudden you start calling it. So you're just going to go out and you're going to do what they tell you to do. And I remember there was travels called on Yao Ming, illegal screens, and all of a sudden he's on the bench and there's a problem. And Dallas, like I said, wins the next 2 games and ends up winning that series in 7. So that's why Van Gundy was so furious, because how many series are you up 2 games to none, right? Going to your home floor and you end up winning or end up losing in 7 games.
Listen. I don't see what he did wrong. I'm going to have to do more research on this man. Because I don't see what he did wrong. I don't understand. Like I said, if he he said he didn't call any plays. He said he didn't call any plays. He said he didn't he didn't misuse his power. Like he coulda. Like I've seen some of them NBA players. Like I watched a documentary on these two players who just threw their life away for, you know, throwing off the game. Throwing off the game and something about some points. You gotta make 3 above 5, -6. I don't know. It's all of that type of game betting stuff. You can't win within 5 points, 10 points, all of that. They was like purposely doing that. This man was just going and doing what he was told to do and making bets off of it. I don't see a problem. I don't see a problem. I don't see a problem. And if I'm wrong, let me know. Let me know. Put it in the comment section below. What did he do wrong? Okay. Other than take a little hookup and make some bread on the side. That's what I see. I don't have the full story, so I need y'all to tell me. But that concludes this video, you guys. If you have not already, hit that like and subscribe button. Do that for me. Follow me on all social media platforms. That is she.chanel. And free Tim, man. Free Tim. Look, he was doing what he was told to do. He was doing what he was told to do. But anyway, you guys, we are out. What's up, you guys? It's your girl, Chanel Nicole. I just want to say thank y'all for coming and showing y'all support. Make sure y'all hit that like and subscribe and follow me on all social media platforms. And until we meet again, you guys, we are